Where's Grandma sitting in the car?
No, she's sitting on the passenger side where she was sitting.
Okay.
No, she's sitting on the passenger side where she was sitting.
Okay.
Know where her body is, and if they don't let anybody up on the property, then that means she's probably she's up there. And they're trying to cover up where the bones are gone to, where there's nothing, you know.
No, why won't they let any authorities on the property to search?
Don't they always?
If it was my kid, I'd be like, have at it, people.
Yeah. You got nothing.
Matter of fact, he put no trespassing signs all over the trees around the house. Oh, this is under surveillance, on trespassing. No one can come on my property. He doesn't even want packages going up those things. He has a drum at the as a driveway at 110. Yeah.
When Candace,
you don't think so?
Wait a minute. Candace was. She probably did do something to Hunter.
No, she did not.
Bullshit. I seen it in my own eyes. There were signs there. There was signs there. I didn't like it. I warned them. I bet.
No.
Yeah, be in denial. But
Dawn giving Andy money the day Summer went missing. Jodisue Andy?
Yeah.
He gave Andy money that God was.
That's the when I was standing there talking to Andy, and him, you know, the Lava stuff was still there. And he did reach Andy some money and stuff then.
Jodisue Andy?
Yeah.
He gave Andy money that day.
Yeah.
Do you know how much?
He said, here's the money I owe you. Like that.
Oh, do you know how much it is?
I didn't know. I just said money.
That is very interesting. Oh, yeah, and that's how somebody would cover it up too. They would be like, "Oh, here's that money I owe you." You know, I made you not. See, that makes me think that he paid them or
I just
something.
figured it was for drugs or something. What I figured. Within 3 years, he can say she's dead. No remorse, no nothing. I mean, just.
You saw him. So you saw him here after they called 911. He came here.
Yeah, we know.
And what was he doing? Was he high or drunk?
They didn't act like he was nothing, you know.
And what did he tell you?
He just talked about religion and
I know she didn't walk away from this property by herself or off this yard by her swing. I feel in my heart that somebody has came up here and took her, has lured her away from here.
So we decided to shave her head off and let it grow back long, and she shaved her head so she wouldn't feel bad, and but it didn't bother her at this point.
But that's my baby, and nobody would ever treat her like that as long as I was around.
Need you to. I know they might be pushy and painful at times, so just take it for where they are. When was the last time you saw Summer?
That morning when I woke up, because she was sleeping in between me and her mother.
Okay. Did she wake up?
I was kind of laying on her foot a little bit and stuff, and I was like, oh, my back. You know.
Did she wake up?
Did she wake up? No.
Okay.
No.
I was wondering what she said to you last thing she said. What are the last words she ever said to you? You remember?
I'm not sure if it was that night or not, but I remember, you know, clearly, I was like, Summer, you got to sleep in your own bed. And she come back with big old crocodile tears in her eyes, and she said, but Daddy, I want to be with you.
Involved in the investigation into the disappearance of Summer Wells. They would not elaborate, though, on how they were involved.
And I don't think it's a very good one, but it is, I think there is a possibility that Summer got mad because she asked the boys to go downstairs and play with toys with her, and they was too busy playing their games or whatever. There is the possibility she got mad, you know, and stomped down the street saying nobody cares or something in her mind. I think that's a possibility.
And then I'm gonna make it clear that that's the first and last time we're gonna talk or be neighborly, and I don't care if we're fucking dying or screaming or I hear a murder take place. I'm not coming over a fucking fence to help you, so they better learn how to fucking drive out of Beach Creek. You know, Holston Valley, where there's no trauma centers anymore, and they gotta be flat lifted there from Johnson. I don't know. And I'm hoping when they get there, they didn't get to see that whole, that switcheroo a few hours before. nightmare dust and, so I can only imagine them. But this isn't right. And for one of our own to be gone from a creek, and on that road especially, tells you something about what the hell's happening there and what's changing. Definitely had some stuff that's not been going on there. Been going on, like all the fucking properties for sale and all the state shit and all the fucking work crews in there from all over the goddamn country been in there. This would have never happened. Somebody took the opportunity with all the traffic coming in and out. That would be my guess now. I'm not saying that's a fact, I'm just saying my guess. Would be that somebody has taken the opportunity if that's what's happened. And then those things, had they not been happening, she might be where she's supposed to be right now.
Okay. So Don's home before 4 o'clock on the 14th. I know that. Anyway, so Andy and Jodisue are raising hell on me. I'm showing them my plant, trying to explain myself. They're not having it. They bring down the whole plant from 1976. I believe somebody said it was. Yeah, in the city. So we're going back for it. Yeah. And, excuse my throat. So they call, I guess one of them called for law in.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there talking to the law. I turn around, there's a whole gang of hillbillies out there. Right down the road, a whole gang of them. I think Candace and Grandis was in that mix, but I'm not sure.
Monday, he didn't show up. I worked Saturday. And Monday I go in and he's sitting on a tub, like, head down and just distraught. And I'm like, this ain't good.
So he did wait when you say a tub. Where's this at? Like a job site?
At the job site,
What
yeah.
job site was that?
That was the one you recorded me at.
Up here?
Did I see who?
I'm Don and Candace. Did you see?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I got there on the 14th of 2019 and 20 and 21. I got there around 4 o'clock. Guess who the first person that comes by in the White Sonoma pickup is?
White Sonoma.
Yeah. That's Don.
Yep.
He comes by. And he asked me what am I doing? And I explained that I just bought the property. I show him my plat. We have a short discussion. I tell him I'm a veteran. He said, thank you for my service and everything. It's a real short discussion, and then he goes on. But I told this to Chris Cobalt. I've been talking to Chris Cobalt. And it seemed to me that Don had something on his mind.
This was the day before?
Yeah, the day before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he seemed like he had something on his mind. You ever see a man have like 1,000 miles there?
Yeah.
That's why he seemed like he might have just been doing some good drugs. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
He goes on. The first time I ever met him, a long time I ever spoke to him. He goes on down toward the end of Beach Creek and goes that way.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he alerts Andy Bernard that I'm on my property.
And you won't believe this. While we're searching for Summer, we go down to the other property. Well, actually, that's full of weirdos on our property that bought that piece in the yard that's across the bank, and then was arguing against his own survey that he bought across the bank, and probably if nobody provided him with that survey. He was sitting on our property, cut through our lines and stuff, whatever, and parked himself right in the middle of the first 2 no trespassing signs. And it had already been told, where the cops removed him that night. So we were so worried about this guy and how he came off that we went looking that night all the way into Bayless and every holler in Beach Creek, making sure he wasn't parked there. And look, this guy hit me so weird, I was like,
Nothing like letting the butt run free.
I'll be coming up with some videos before long. I'm just not used to talking into a camera, and I'm kind of shy. I do not care for this notoriety or this shithole I fell into, but it is what it is. Anyway, with malice toward none, this is Jackie and Elvis.
Because
That looks good, don't it? Boy, that look up good. That now you wrinkle that.
I said it makes me horny. God wants me horny.
Who wants you that way?
God.
Oh, God.
God makes me horny.
Oh, yeah.
He gave me you as a present.
You might have to give it back.
You knew what to do with it.
You might have to give it back, honey. But you might have to do.
That would make me horny.
You are there. Back around. Yeah, all right. Here, go around for a little while. I'll be right. Yeah, you're right early now. We're over there.
The light hauler, in case some of you on Beach Creek aren't aware yet, we've been going through this past few days, I've discovered most of the goddamn second light haulers for sale. So I don't know, y'all. I can see somebody dying over some shit like that real easy. We all know how my road is about, people and property and shooting people in the throat down there.
Andy's mom, y'all. For real, bitches abused the shit out of my children. And that's recorded in courts, so y'all go ahead. The records of violence are in courts, you dumbass. Including against Andy, because, sweet little Polly, she has raped her and his daddy both was doing bad shit to Andy when he was a kid, too. But please do tell me how she's so sweet, Ripple. You know so much.
It needs to settle down, and because we have to stop and think, what would Summer want? Yeah, that's what we got to stop and think, and that's what.
Everybody just use that name for it. What would Summer is Summer?
That's what we've got to strive to do. Is if Summer would want us to not.
I'll tell you, Summer wouldn't like most of you motherfucking YouTubers. These are facts. You people suck. She wouldn't like what you doing to her church family, her mom and dad, her brothers, her neighbors, everybody else that took care of her, fed her, loved her. She wouldn't like shit any of you motherfuckers are doing. That's what Summer, you pieces of shit. I don't like it, man. They've been going around since the beginning and didn't think about it now. Yeah, like hindsight's 2020, right? But you feel like you're cornered in a spot because favors being pulled down there for monsters and all this shit. And you're like, fuck it, somebody's got to get this story before leave this goddamn road. And so you let the assholes record you disintegrate. And they have literally been going around basically getting everything from everybody, and they're closest to C&D. Well, everything they get, every little piece, can add up to a way to provide them. A way for C&D to form their stories around. It's not good. It's not good.
Been working pro bono for some.
Forgot us. He's coming out for us. Whatever. Some other shit. So, these little bastards are getting sneaky. And there's a clan pop-up tonight. I knew the stickers and shit thing coming in yesterday weren't a fucking coincidence, but whatever. Anyway, they're just starting to roll in. So, if anybody wants to join me, you have about an hour to get ready. Meet me. As long as you can keep up in the fucking woods, stay quiet, and like not be a baby. So, if anybody wants to join me, can wash off real quick. You know, no perfumes, no lights. As long as you can keep up in the woods in the fucking dark, more than welcome to come. So, anyway, got about an hour to meet me. Yeah. Anyway, just message me, text me, do whatever. Yeah, and, you know, I'm sure you know what might not happen, etc. So, be prepared for that. Anyway, yeah, just message, text, do whatever. I'll be leaving out here shortly, so as I get back home, rinse perfume off myself, cover up, etc. So, just message. You can meet me, you can go with. Just don't need anybody that's going to slow down in the woods and whatnot. So, anyway, there's that. Just holler. Later, peeps.
Then what happened?
And then we put this prescription in.
Okay.
Which is like probably about like 10, 15 minutes.
Do you know what kind of drugs?
No, I have no idea. She wouldn't say the name to it.
Got it.
The drive-thru. And then while we were in the drive-thru, her husband calls her talking about this dude named Andy or Andrew on the property that's been there for like a week or so, she told me, that keeps stalking other kids.
Who's that?
Some dude named like Andy or Andrew. I have no idea who it was.
Okay. And why did Don call?
I have no idea. He just called. I don't even know if he was working at the time.
Okay.
But if he was working, he obviously wouldn't know that there was some dude looking at the little kids.
Named Andrew. Don calls Candace
and tells her about, I don't know if his name was Anthony, Andrews, or something with H.
And tell me about that conversation.
All I heard was...
And how did you hear it?
I heard because I asked her why he called.
Okay.
The only thing that she told me from the phone call is that there was some dude, Andrew, Anthony, Andy, whatever it was, just the name A.
Okay.
That's all I remember. Is that he's been up on the property for a week or two, trying to, like, I guess she said, touch the little kids. That's what I was told.
He's trying to have what?
Touch the little kids.
Touch the kids?
Like, give him a hug or something.
What do you think? Do you think that's true?
I mean, it could be, because she's had this, name was Billy, right? Yes, Billy. Billy was up there doing that stuff until he got arrested. And still can't prove anything. It's up to fucking law enforcement. Yeah, you see. And the fuckers will be spinning some shit up.
You got the drug thing going on, and where we live at, you got certain groups of people, and I'm not going to mention them by name, but you got these boys, like those boys, they're all related, and they think that they run everything. And a lot of people for years have run moonshine out there, probably manufactured meth, and other stuff like that, and they think that they are the Bloods and the Crips of the hillbillies.
Yeah, we have, where I live, there's something very similar called the cornbread mafia.
Yeah, that runs from here to through Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia.
Yeah,
cornbread mafia.
And they take that name and that title very seriously.
Yeah. So,
Summer alive or dead to you?
I hope she's alive.
What do you feel?
I mean, we all know statistics. In one way, I hope like hell she's not chained in somebody's damn basement somewhere for years.
Need you to, I know they might be pushy and painful at times, so just take it for where they are. When was the last time you saw Summer?
That morning when I woke up, because she was sleeping in between me and her mother.
Okay. Did she wake up?
I was kind of laying on her foot a little bit and stuff, and I was like, oh, my back.
Did she wake up?
Did she wake up? No.
Okay.
No.
I was wondering what she said to you. The last thing she said. What are the last words she ever said to you? You remember?
I'm not sure if it was that night or not, but I remember, clearly, I was like, Summer, you got to sleep in your own bed. And she come back with big old crocodile tears in her eyes, and she said, but Daddy, I want to be with you.